Hey you guys, it is a weekend here, and even though it is just a few days still before fall, I am going to do a pumpkin cook with me. I am just really looking forward to fall weather, and even though it doesn't quite feel like it outside, I can at least make my kitchen smell like it. That's the plan. So today I'm going to be making pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin baked oatmeal, pumpkin cookies, and we'll see what else happens. But come along with me if you love pumpkin just as much as I do. Okay, so first off, for the pumpkin baked oatmeal, all my dry ingredients, we've got some flaxseed, collagen peptides, salt, this is homemade pumpkin pie spice, some baking powder. All of that went in here, and we're gonna whisk it on up together. Then I'm just going to combine all of my wet ingredients in a big mixer bowl. And so some almond milk, 2 eggs, some vanilla, maple syrup, and of course our pumpkin. All right, and we're just going to pour that mixture in with our dry ingredients and mix it on. There we go. Now we're just going to put it in the oven at 375. Okay, now for the pancakes, because I have
pancakes.
One very hungry husband.
There has to be eggs and sausage.
I have flour in my hair.
And bacon.
All the things. Well,
eggs,
for sure, eggs
potatoes.
and sausage. Here we go. I'm making some pumpkin pancakes, though. It's gonna be delicious.
Eventually.
Chocolate chips.
Eventually, she'll make it.
Right now. Okay, so I basically just added all of my dry ingredients into one very large bowl. I did this recipe ×4 to feed everybody, but you don't have to do it that much. But it's flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, and I like to half it with some coconut sugar. So I did half coconut sugar and I did half regular sugar. You can definitely do all coconut sugar. And then I did some collagen powder and some flaxseed and mix that all up in this bowl. Then over here we've got the pumpkin puree with the eggs and milk and some vanilla, and then I actually used goat milk for this. It has a bit different of a nutritional profile than cow's milk, and I got it originally for little Micah, but I do also use it in cooking. So yeah, goat milk contains less lactose, has milder protein, so it's a little bit easier to digest. All right, and I'm just pouring this right on in, and the last thing I'm gonna add is some melted butter, and we're gonna mix it all around for our pancake mix. There we go, that is one big bowl of batter. We got our pumpkin pancakes cooking. You can definitely put chocolate chips. I will be doing that as well here in a bit, and cook them on up like a normal pancake. Alright, so Issa's helping me in the kitchen, so I've been on the search for a perfect pumpkin coffee. I'm going to try out some coconut cream, like cold foam. Alright, so first I shook up this can of coconut milk really well. Put half in my blender. Then you need about 1/4 cup of pumpkin. Now this is baby food pumpkin, which I had left over from Micah, but I actually like it because it is watered down a little bit more. So it's not, it just doesn't have as much fibrous to it. I don't know. I feel like it blends a bit better. I'm gonna try this coffee here. The pumpkin cream cold brew, homemade. Let's see. I think it's really yummy. You can tell that it's real pumpkin. I'm actually gonna let you try a little bit.
Can I try, Mom?
What do you think?
It's good.
Y'all little crazies. Y'all gonna be bouncing off the wall later.
But
But it is dairy free, which is really nice. Which the one at Starbucks is not. Now all the babies want to try too. But
it's good.
so it is now much later in the day, but I'm determined to make these pumpkin cookies. So I've only been in the kitchen 8 minutes, and I already have all the dry ingredients in a bowl, all the wet ingredients in a bowl. I'm about to mix them on up and make these delicious cookies. These are my absolute favorite pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Tried, tested, they are so good. Just, there's no need to look for another recipe. All right, so here's the dry ingredients. You add both cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice to make it super pumpkin-y, yummy, delicious. You also do both, you also use both baking powder and baking soda, which I think is what makes them puffy and soft and delicious. But the baking soda you dissolve in some water, and you actually add it to the wet ingredients, which I haven't mixed together yet. It's gonna be so good. All right, and here is our cookie batter. It is a little bit of a different consistency than like most cookies, so I just wanted to show you that real quick, and then I'm gonna drop them here on my big O cookie sheet. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pop them in 350-degree oven for 10 to 11 minutes. So I did time myself. So as far as prep work, these cookies took me 16 minutes in the kitchen. They're gonna be 10 minutes in the oven, let them cool, and they are super delicious. Can't wait to bite into one. So that is all for today's pumpkin festivities. But definitely let me know if these looked good to you. If you're gonna try any of these recipes, let me know how you like them. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and if you haven't already, make sure and subscribe and even hit that little bell. That way you know every time one of my videos is going up, you don't miss out. But until next time, you guys have a very blessed day.